Hey, what's up everybody, Mike here, and today we have a Volkswagen GTI that has a fuse right here that keeps popping. So it had a coil connector replaced, and I believe some of these wires here had gotten crossed. So what we're getting ready to do is we're going to repair this wire, put this connector back in place, and then recheck. So we'll prop this up right here.
It must have been in the garbage. It was empty Wednesday.
Oh, that's okay. I think I'm going to be able to figure it out.
This is, you think? Well,
I think it's just this, because it'll look like, because I'm recording it here right now, but the this wire was in the right or in the wrong spot. So some of these wires, because you can see the red and green goes to pin 1 on every single one of these. So what I'm going to do right now is get some shrink tubes and these heat shrink clamps and rewire this, and then get back to rechecking it. So,
oh man, I did this to myself. Because after I put this on, I just had it idling for a while, and I kind of noticed it was kind of while it was idling.
yeah.
And I thought, and so what I did is I pulled that up, and the idle didn't change. So I figured that whatever was going on was so I must have damaged it when then I caught myself trying to put a new connector on there, and I guess I messed it up myself.
It's all right. We're gonna get it fixed up right now.
I like this. This is my little work car. I like this little car.
Oh yeah, I had a GTI myself before. Let me go grab one more pair of pliers. This was not the right one. So this is the one I needed. This is the one that's actually made for the
skinning
with the covered wires. You know, like the reds, red, blue, yellow.
And I actually have 2 packs of those. They sent me 2 packs of those a while back.
Yeah.
So there's.
You throwing them on the ground.
So any other recommendations that you think I ought to do with this little thing to keep it in top running condition?
Well, there's plenty you can do to these little cars. They're fun. There's a lot of aftermarket support for them. So they will last you a long time as long as you take care of it.
Because I had a ticking, I had some like a tapping or ticking coming from this right here. And so, and when I put that on there, it definitely stopped it.
Yeah, well, those crankcase vent valves are known for being less than good. $118 for a plastic piece of plastic. Yeah, that's definitely about what they normally run. They can be quite expensive. So, like I said, when you look at the wiring on this, you can see that clearly the green and red, or red with a green stripe, is at the number 1 pin on every single one of them. We can see that the big brown wire is pin 2, again on every single one of them. So, knowing now how they actually lay out, it's this should go back together all the way. And we know that the big bracket, or brown with the green stripe, goes on the last pin, pin 4.
One of my coworkers said, you probably gonna end up having to have that thing towed to the Volkswagen place. I said, Lord, don't say that.
Well, you probably didn't know when you contacted me that I used to be one of the instructors here for Volkswagen.
Really? Awesome. You are going to stay in my contacts because I actually plan on. I like when I got this one. Like there was also a 2018 sitting on the lot, which was a manual transmission, and it was a little more, a little bit better equipped. I mean, I like this one, but I think I like that also, like the 2018 model too. So I'm definitely gonna stay in my contacts for future references.
Now,
It's good to know.
we're gonna heat shrink these.
Definitely good to know a VW specialist.
Now, put that back on. Fuse did not pop. Now, if you would, hop in there and start the car. So we're gonna see if this gets it fixed up. So that's all there was.